I'm Seth Goldman. I'm the co-founder of Honest Tea. I started it 20 years ago out of my house because I was thirsty. I felt like there were so many drinks out there, so many sweet ones, and not many that had just a tad sweetness. And so I started brewing tea in my kitchen, and I got 5 thermoses of tea that I liked and put a label on an empty juice bottle and brought it to the local Whole Foods office near Washington, D.C. and showed it to the buyer and convinced him to place an order for 15,000 bottles.
Oh yeah?
And that was how I got started.
That's a lot.
It was enough to get going.
Could you make it in your kitchen?
No, I could only make samples in my kitchen. And then we had to find we found an apple juice bottling plant that I was able to make the tea at.
Yeah. You told me that you were thirsty.
Yes.
But there are many drinks on the market.
Many drinks, but they all tasted the same, which was all very sweet. Nothing just had just a tad sweetness, 1 or 2 teaspoons of sugar.
Yeah.
And that was what made us different.
And what was so important of leaving out the sugar?
Well, first of all, just the taste. I just didn't want something that tasted so sweet. And then, of course, the health benefits of lower calorie drinks were also positive.
Yeah. And you started in 1998?
1998, 20 years ago.
20 years ago. And then in 2011, I believe, you started with the Coke company.
We took an investment from Coke in 2008. They invested in 2008, and then they bought the company in 2011.
Yeah.
And while there was a risk that we might be losing the brand, what it really helped do was scale our distribution.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to say today, 20 years after starting it, that the Honest brand is more honest today than it was when we started. And what I mean by that is in 20 years ago, just some of our ingredients were organic. Today, everything's organic. Some of the things were fair trade in 2003. Today, all of our teas and sugar are fair trade certified. So we've absolutely deepened our commitment and our impact.
What is so special about Honest?
Yeah, well, everything we sell is organic. Everything we sell is lower calorie than the other options in the market. And all of the core ingredients, the tea and the sugar, they're all fair trade certified, which means we're investing back into the supplier communities that we source from. And of course, I should also say that we think all the drinks are delicious as well.
Yeah. And what's your involvement now in Honest?
Yeah, so I spend half my time with Honest Tea, and that's as not just the co-founder, but the promoter and advocate for the brand around the world. And then the other half of my time, I'm involved in other entrepreneurial food ventures where there's a mission-driven element to them.
Can you tell me something about it?
Sure. Yeah, I'm a chairman of a company called Beyond Meat, which sells plant-based burger. So it's a plant-based burger that is nutritionally the same as a cow-based burger, but obviously with a much lighter footprint, and from a health perspective it has no cholesterol and half the saturated fat, and that will be launching in Europe later this summer. This Beyond Burger that we've launched in the US, in some of the stores that we're in, it's merchandised in the meat section of the grocery store, not in the vegetarian food section. And in the meat section, it's actually the fastest selling burger, so it's really exciting to see people respond to this.
And do you know why that is?
I think people always were open to having plant-based options. The problem was that for the longest time, the veggie burgers just tasted so bad. People said, "Oh, I don't need to be a vegetarian that badly." I've joked that the veggie burger was a secret conspiracy by the meat industry to discourage people from being vegetarian.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Sure.